Damn it, that's actually a really good idea. Most of Poison's changes are to her special moves, but she does have a few random changes to her normals. The most immediate thing I noticed is that Crouch Medium Punch is now 4-frame startup, which makes it much better as both a poke and a linking route. Close Medium Punch is now only +4 on hit, so that's your main confirm. The hitbox seems to be buffed too. It can now anti-air quite well, though so can Crouch Hard Punch or her DP. Crouch Medium Kick is now 5-frame startup, so you can also land it from her Crouch Light combos, which you couldn't before. It has less pushback than Crouch Medium Punch, but deals the same damage, so it's often superior. Your most +frame normal is Close Light Kick, which still combos to Crouch Hard Punch. Or to Close Heavy Kick. Your Jump Light Kick and Jump Medium Kick have had their animations swapped. Medium Kick is now the cross-up, and it inflicts more damage and hit stun than Light Kick did in Ultra. Jump Heavy Kick is now 2 hits with slightly improved damage. Not only does the first hit juggle into the second, but the second hit maintains the knockdown, and you can situationally even juggle out of it on the ground. Towards Medium Punch is now only +2 on hit, even against a crouching opponent. It also lost active frames, making it harder to land when spaced or meaty. This was one of the best overheads in Ultra, but here it's pretty ordinary. Curiously, it has juggle potential, but almost all of Poison's launches are free juggle states. Onto specials. Whip of Love is very similar to the Ultra version. All versions still do the same damage, and only vary based on range and speed. Even the light one's first hit is still unsafe on block if they have a good light normal or fast special move. You can still super cancel or FADC the first 2 hits. On FADC, the second hit is +7, giving you close hard kick. However, you can no longer FADC the Rekkas on block, neither the first hit nor the second. EX Whip is completely new. It's not a Rekka at all, it simply plays out its full animation with an impressive 200 damage, though unlike Ultra, it doesn't launch. On block, it's just a single hit. Like the meterless version, it won't FADC on block. But it's only -3, so quite difficult to punish. On hit, you can only FADC the first swing. If you do FADC it, you'll see it actually causes a crumple state. It's 3 bars, but it's your only route into Ultra 2. If it hits an airborne opponent, it doesn't play out the animation, not even in a free juggle state, and it does insignificant damage. Love Me Tender is also largely unchanged. The biggest change is that it now always plays out the hit grab animation, even if you press no buttons. And even if you land it as an anti-air or a juggle. The damage has gone up somewhat. It's too slow to combo after a heavy normal unless you EX it. But the meterless version is fast enough to juggle after light or medium uppercut FADC. On block, it's only -1. Poison has a 3-frame normal, and she has input leniency here while her opponent doesn't, which means it's actually a very good situation for her, especially on 4-frame opponents. Her DP is pretty similar too. The heavy one is now much faster and has total invincibility when it only had hit invincibility in Ultra. The way it throws the opponent around is a bit different. As I said, it's still a good anti-air. Naturally, the meterless DPs don't have FADC on block anymore. All of them must be FADC'd on the first hit, and all 4 lead to a free juggle state. For heavy or EX DP, the opponent is left very close, just like in Ultra. However, for light or medium, the opponent is now thrown extremely high and far away. Love Me Tender seems to be the intended juggle option, but you can still land Ultra 1 here. Anti-air light DP can still be used for trade Ultras. Fireballs are all somewhat worse on block. Unlike Ultra, but like Cross Tekken, Poison can now charge them. The charging is pretty fast. If you release them before they're fully charged, they get improved frame advantage but keep their existing damage. But once they're fully charged, they get bonus damage, hits, and hit stun. The speed of the light and medium ones is the same regardless of charging, but the heavy one, when charged, actually gets even slower. Which is very nice in the places where you'd want to use it. If you press light and medium, or medium and heavy, Poison's EX Fireball is very similar to Ultra, very fast and very tall. However, if you do light plus heavy, she has an alternate EX Fireball which travels very slowly, like her charged heavy one. Sadly, the recovery of this one is very long in combos. You can still link out of the fast one in the corner. Either one leads to full combos on FADC. Poison has two new special moves. The first is Ascension, reverse DP plus kick. Poison launches the opponent into the air. This move actually came back in SF4, and I think it debuted here. The light version combos from lights. The medium from mediums. And the heavy from heavies. Higher strengths do more damage and have marginally more range. On hit, you can jump cancel. A jump in heavy kick is very natural here. And if you do it late, you can actually juggle an EXDP. The damage of this sequence is extremely high, and it's almost always worth the bar. Now, it's actually possible to do a jump cancel and then do a special move before you leave the ground. However, this is much harder than it is for Ibuki and Viper, since Poison has less pre-jump frames than them. With this, Poison's meterless damage is really high too, but it's quite difficult. You need both the jump cancel grounded special, and in the case of Love Me Tender, you need to do the jump cancel late, or else you'll just whiff. I will say a nice quality of life feature here is that Poison still gets good damage if she screws it up, making it low risk to attempt. She has other jump cancel routes, but none are as rewarding as Love Me Tender, or even as rewarding as Jump Heavy Kick. The EX version of Ascension has the best speed, range, and damage. It can be jump cancelled even on block, making it harder to punish. You can jump cancel special for this one too, making it even more tricky. The launch is slightly higher for the EX1. The only new thing I see is a juggle to Honey Trap, Poison's other new special move, then EX Love Me Tender. While the dizzy output of the sequence is good, you lose damage even compared to 1-bar route, so it doesn't seem worth it. You can super cancel any version of Ascension, but you wouldn't because you can just jump hard kick and then super after. More importantly, you can FADC any of them, which you would probably do if you dropped your combo. But it doesn't offer anything new on hit. Honey Trap is quarter circle forward kick. Poison blows a kiss at the opponent. The version determines the range at which the heart appears. The hitbox is quite high. It won't hit grounded opponents. It's also 26 frame startup, which is quite slow, and thus it can't be done on reaction to jumps, only predictively. This makes it extremely hard to use. On hit, it does a modest 5 damage, but a whopping 280 stun. The poor startup means the only combos into it are from jump cancelled Ascension or DPF ADC in the corner. The damage is so bad that it's probably not worth doing, even considering the stun. The EX version costs 2 bars and has an abysmally slow 47 startup frames, making it too slow to combo in any context. The hitbox is somewhat better, and it can hit grounded opponents. It only does a single point of damage, but an incredible 1500 stun, which is enough to stun anyone in the game instantly. Lack of setups, combined with poor startup and high cost, make it nothing more than a novelty, sadly. Poison Super is still 2 frames like it was in Ultra, and it got the impressive jump in damage you'd expect. Bizarrely, after a super in the corner, you can juggle 1 hit from a light DP. Ultra 1 and Ultra 2 both seem to be unchanged, with Ultra 2 still jumpable post-freeze. Ultra 1 suffered from the removal of both DPF ADC on block and the EX Rekka launch, and as a result, it's harder to land than it used to be. Ascension is a very good special move, but other than this, Poison is generally worse than her Ultra version, specifically taking hits to her overhead, zoning, and safety, plus Rekka is no longer a hard knockdown. She's a sleeper top tier in Ultra, and she still feels quite good in Omega, though it's hard to say how good. Here are some combos.